Hello, makers and planner friends. Good grief, we're here already. It is the middle of February, and I have officially made the decision to remove one of my planners from my lineup. This might not be surprising to some of you who watched my January planner chat, but yep, decision made. One of them is leaving, but spoiler alert, I may have ordered another. We'll get to it. I can justify it all day long. But first, let's talk about what's leaving. These are my current planners. For the most part, it's going well. But something does have to give. Something's got to give. I still have Knox's journal. You can see it's intermittently filled in. This is my main squeeze presently for the health and the fitness and the plans and the whatevers. Still going well, still up to date, keeping up with it. This is the media and hobbies, still up to date, keeping up with it, going well. This is like my rapid log notebook. It's a Leuchtturm, the one with like 410 or something pages. Still going fine. It's like to-do list every day. Weather, moon, tarot card. It's going well. It's going well, okay? Keeping that. This is the second year I've used this notebook. My Hobonichi cousin, now that I've backfilled a lot, we're figuring it out. I still want to keep her. Which leaves us with my B5 Sterling Ink academic planner. And yeah, she has to be the first to go, okay? Because if I'm gonna use my cousin to its full capacity, its potential, this has to go. Because it'll be very, very redundant. And I know that redundant is what I'm about to start when the new planner comes. But again, we'll get to that, okay? We'll get to it. Okay. Really, all I've been doing in here is my weeklies. And at the end of the year, that started to get a little lax. I wasn't coming back in and filling it all the way up like I had been. So while I have had a blast, a full-fledged blast doing this stuff on these pages where I have so much extra room, this book is very inconvenient. Like, to put it on my lap on the couch, it's just, yeah, it's not very, very convenient for on-the-go type planning or backfilling or whatever. It's got the low quality Tomoe River paper, so it bleeds and garbage like that. And it ends in the end of June anyway. But what I will still do is my Magpie journal type stuff, all the ephemera-y bits that I can still glue in here or whatever. It smells right. Oh, those coffee sample bags smell so good. Okay, I'm all right. So since I have all of this paper, and it will hold like any ephemera I'm likely to get, like big things, it's gonna fit in here, whereas it may not fit in my cousin or what I just ordered. So we're still gonna glue a bunch of ephemera stuff in here, at least until the end of June, when this book is no longer valid, if valid is the right word. But yeah, I'm done in here. She's been lovely. I had such a good time in the weeklies. Would I ever get it again? All right, this kind of ties into what I just ordered. I ordered a book that I want to play around in and test to see if in 2027 it could be my one and only. If I could be a one book girly. Outlook, not good, but whatever. And I picked the smallest size I thought I could get away with. Like, I love an A6. But if I am going to try and have it be my only planner for the year, sorry, this isn't enough space. It's just not. If I have multiple things going on in a day, that's just not enough space. So that right there told me, you gotta go bigger, honey. You might love an A6, but it's not gonna be able to be your one and only. Look at that baby. It's just not. So, I went up to a B6. So I will F around and find out in my B6. And if later, closer to 2027, I'm like, yeah, this still just wasn't quite enough room to capture everything I'm hoping to capture. Maybe I'll go up to an A5 Slim or an A5, you know? So we're just going to experiment this year because I can. And yes, I do realize that it will be chock-a-block full of redundant information. And at first it's going to be more work until it's less work. The end goal is what I'm after. I want to spend less time filling in planners because I want to make stuff and I never have time to make stuff. Those planners y'all, or those planner covers y'all keep asking me about, I want to make them and put them in my shop. I don't have time for that right now. So ideally, my planner system, because I'm not going to quit this book until it's done, will be rapid logging in this. Everything else that I kind of do, well, that I do in these, / some of this, could go in the A5. And I ordered a Sterling Ink Common Planner, B6. So it also removes the pressure of dated dailies. If I have a week where I am super engrossed in making planner covers or whatever else for my Etsy shop, and I don't have time to journal, I don't have 7 blank pages. Love that for me. While sometimes I want dated pages just so that it keeps me honest, if that, keeps me in there filling out the days. I'm in a season of my life where that just doesn't make sense for me. I'm never going to get cool shit made if I am dedicating the bulk of my time to filling in planners with often nothing important. So we are shifting, not immediately, because we're just going to experiment in my new one that's coming. It is still a vertical. These are horizontals, but it's still going to be a vertical like these. It's just not going to have dated dailies. I can do whatever I want on all those back pages. I also believe that, let me make some room. Everything that I am doing in here could be done in my one and only, whatever my one and only ends up being. This is fun. I'm having a good time, and I will keep doing it this year so that I have a full year of my media and hobbies being tracked. But in theory, for next year, I don't need a separate book. I just make excuses. I want to try this size, so I guess I'll make it my media and hobbies tracking journal. Did I need a separate book? No, I did not, friends. No, I did not. But is she cute? Is she fun? But I don't have time. I don't have time, y'all. Now this, I can justify the shit out of this one because it presently is my catch-all for all of the upcoming plans and tracking the stuff and the things. But you know what? Half this stuff that I track, I don't have a problem doing it. I don't have a problem taking my AM and PM meds and supplements and vitamins and things. Okay, I just don't. So why do I feel compelled to track it? I'm not missing days. I mean, every once in a while I am, but there is nothing I can do about it. It's because I plain forgot. If I'm doing keto, I am tracking and likely in a significant calorie deficit. Do I need to track that? No, I do not. Not in its own daggone book. And a lot of this, I'm not doing because I'm riddled with pain every day. Anyways, my point being, whichever of these charts and graphs I deem worthwhile, I'm going to make inserts for my rings planners that I never use. So my Moterm personal wide, I'm going to make it have all of my financial little trackers, these trackers, so that I don't have to draw them out every daggone month. And probably cleaning, like long-term cleaning list things. And when did I last charge the the battery that will jump my car? Because I am destined to end up stuck somewhere because I didn't charge the thing that will jump my car. You know? So that stuff, I think my rings planner is an excellent place for this to land. Which means pretty much everything else I'm doing in here can go in my main squeeze one and only B6 that's coming. I didn't show you guys this before, but I started this year in pixels stuff for fasts and steps. This needs to be updated, but yeah, that happened. Like I find this super valuable, even though that's the wrong daggone color. Did I stay under my protein goal, fat goal, carbs goal, calories goal deficit? Y'all, I am not eating enough because my food tracker already has a built-in calorie deficit based off information I plugged in, and I'm not eating enough. But whatever, you know, baby steps. So that's where I'm at, guys. So I ordered this Sterling Ink B6 vertical full year, because it is only the middle of February, that I am just gonna test. I'm gonna test it. I'm gonna see if I can fit in everything imaginable, so that 2027 Kelly really has her shit together. Now, when Hobonichi starts showing the lineup, will I cave and be like, oh, sweet baby Jesus, I need all of those? Probably. But you know what? That's an August problem. That is an August problem. So we're going to see if the B6 can do the stuff and the things. And then I don't have to spend so much freaking time trying to fill in planners. I mean, I love it, but my life is not conducive to that. Like my dog, they call them Velcro Vishlas for a reason. He cannot, this goddamn dog, I have to put him in his kennel if I want to work or hobby, because he dude does not abide. He will be jumping all up in my lap, being like, what are you doing, Mom? The entire time I'm trying to do anything at a table or desk. If he's out, I need to either be moving around, doing chores, cooking, stuff like that, or on the couch with him glued to my side. This is my life presently, okay? So finding the time to sit at desks and do the stuff and the things is virtually impossible because I don't want my dog locked in a kennel all day. That's also why he goes to daycare 3 days a week. So I got to figure it out. I got to make it fit my life as my life is presently. And in 2026, it's basically chaos. So we're pivoting slowly. It's a very slow pivot. But we're going to get there. And that in part is why the B5 is peacing out. She's peacing out. I will do my level best to get these stickers off and repurpose them on something at another time. That's where I'm at, guys. That's how my 2026 planning is going. I'm already having to pivot. I don't think it's a big pivot. Like this, we knew this was probably going away. I talked about it back in freaking September or whatever when I was discussing my 2026 planners. I said this may not stick around. Accurate. I did not see a B6 coming on the scene, but here we are. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. I'm going to get it all figured out well in advance of planner season, and then planner season's going to be a piece of cake, so long as Hobonichi gets in line. All right, guys, that's all I got today. It was a relatively quick one. I'm going to go do stuff and things. I have to draw the next calendar for paid Substack subscribers. So, yeah, I hope you have a fantastic week. I hope that you are staying safe out there and protecting your mental health, protecting your peace. And I will see you next time. Go out there and make memories worth keeping, or, document the resistance. Okay? Okay. Bye.